Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's gonna go here having a good day or a good night, whatever time it is you watch this video, okay? So I just did the medium channeling for Malcolm Jamal's death. And the messages that I was getting at the towards the end didn't make any sense because I didn't know anything about his personal life. I was questioning if he was married. I found out that he was married. Okay, there was a Page of Cups card that popped out. I was questioning who the child was, who the younger energy was. Okay, there was a child. I found out that supposedly his daughter had drowned. Okay, supposedly his daughter had drowned or was drowning, and he went in to save her. And he ended up drowning himself. Okay, I feel like this energy I've been channeling for quite some time. But I just want to get into this because also you have to think about something like the fact that, okay, so they said that his phone wasn't returned by Costa Rican authorities. They're saying that his wife's phone, came up missing, or somebody stole it or whatever the fuck. Okay, yeah, pager coins. So y'all know that pager coins can be like information traveling. Okay, there's this. His child is gonna tell the truth. This child is going to speak some type of truth, okay, to give some type of clarity. I feel like this child is very loyal to her father. I feel like there was a conversation that was shared before something took place because there's no way that her father just turns up missing on the beach. And okay, I feel like this little girl was took away from the scene when this all happened because the information that I would love to know is when he was drowning in the water, where was the little girl? When the little girl seeing that her father was missing, where did she go? Where was the wife at? Did she ever come down from the hotel? Okay, did they tell her to stay upstairs? Okay, what's the tea, spirit? What's the tea? And it may be too soon to do this video because I'm emotionally charged. Because I'm just like, none of that makes any sense. There is no way in hell, as a woman, me knowing that people are after my husband, that I'm going to allow my husband to go on the beach with our daughter and play and not come down there with them, knowing that somebody is trying to attack my family, the people that I love and care about, that I am around. There's no way I'm gonna be in Costa motherfucking Rica, bitch, with my husband while he's on the beach with my daughter and I'm upstairs. Like, there's no way, yo. There's no way. Okay, the story could have been that maybe she was daydreaming, she wasn't paying attention, maybe she looked up and she seen, I feel like she's seen something happen. Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I'm seeing like somebody rushing towards somebody. Like somebody rushing towards somebody. Okay, they could have been playing a game. Okay, a running game. Okay, something that would have caused her to be a few steps or feet ahead of her. Okay, what is this? Yo, like, there's just no way. Like, okay, the Four of Wands came out inbred. Okay, celebrations. I feel like what could have been a celebration, happy families, something was being shown. Okay, there was some type of light that was being shown, something, somebody was starting to be open to something, express new ideas. Okay, somebody could have got information about a new, there's something about like some type of deal or some type of like, because I know he was starting the podcast, but there's some information about somebody that he was about to link up with to share some type of information about, okay, that he was about to share some type of information about some type of deal in which it is that he got. Okay, and I feel like this deal, most people didn't like this deal. Somebody could feel like he was putting people in harm's way because of the things that he was choosing to do or the things that he was choosing to speak on, yo. Yeah, the moon, okay? Somebody don't want to say something. This is reminding me of Chiron Intuition did a reading where there's somebody who knows the truth about a situation, and if they speak on it, it could result in them being deceased. But this truth in which it is that they're going to speak is going to cause some type of mass shift in some type of situation. Okay, he could have had a lot of fear. I didn't look at his sign. I should have looked at his sign. Okay, there's a lot of money moves being made in this reading. There's a lot of money moves. I feel like there's a lot of people that got paid under the table to keep something on hush hush. Okay, but this could have been I feel like he was mentally overloaded. Okay, overly stimulated by the amount of offers that he was getting to not do something. Okay, I feel like people could have wanted to be involved in the dealings with his. This was something about like restoring like money, restoring money within black communities. Okay, because he was who he was. Like he was on one of the top TV shows in the world. Okay, the pool that his podcast would have on top of the things in which it is that he would have been discussing that are like not a part of this world, but a part of the spiritual awakening, the divine consciousness, awakening within individuals, which I feel like was a part of his calling. Um, these were things and conversations that certain people just did not want him to have. And these could have been even people who were trying to pay him to not do some shit, yo. And he could have still been saying, like, yo, you know, I'm still gonna do that shit. Okay, this traveling on this tower. Okay, there's so much good news, okay, in this reading. And it's weird because this is a fucked up situation. But like it's good news. I feel like the good news was that they got him to travel. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the shit that I want to say, yo, like I don't even want to say it. Because in my mind, like the mother is thinking on the benefit of the child, right? And if you're gonna choose to do something that's gonna put our family at risk, then why would I support you? But it was more about securing the bag or having the finances, having what it is that she needed in order to take care of this child. But I feel like it came with a cost of her selling out truly. The Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins, yeah, the Page of Coins, the Ace of Coins. We have the motherfucking Eight of Coins. There's so many coins out here. The Knight of Coins. It's just so many coins out here, yo. There's just so many coins, yo. Financial new beginnings, strategy, sharp wit, cunning, spying, overly rational manifestation, abundance, trickery, consciousness, lack of consciousness in some type of business deal, money, dealing with money, travel, Five of Cups. Somebody knew that they were going to be grieving on this trip, yo. Like somebody knew that they were going to be grieving on this trip, yo. It's either you or me. And it can't be me and her. So it would have to be you. Like, oh my God. this type of shit like literally pisses me off. And like there's so many like motherfucking entities that's popping up around me right now. Y'all know I got ties, I got plugs, okay? But I feel like there are higher powers that like specifically don't want me to talk about this situation, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm the crazy bitch that's like, oh, my life's my life's at stake for me standing on business. Is it not clocking you? Like, is it not clocking you? Like, bitch, I will sing to the motherfucking tip top of the motherfucking mountain, yo, that this was not an accidental death. This was something that was very intentional. There were multiple people who were contacted to go against this man, to sell him out. There are multiple people who denied. There are multiple people who confirmed and were in on it. Okay. There are multiple people who were willing to, oh, as long as you can cover it up, like I'll play a part. Oh, as long as I can get played, oh, I'll help you cover it up. Like the ace of coins with the motherfucking seven of coins. Like this is you getting paid off of motherfucking lies, deceit, trickery. Okay, this is you getting paid, you having prosperity because you want to be an enemy masquerading as a friend. Okay, this is you having the courage to be conniving and cunning in order for you to receive some type of abundance. Yeah, like that's what the fuck this energy is. And it's like motherfuckers was celebrating about this. Like this was a whole energy harvesting ritual, yo, and it's like motherfuckers already know what the fuck it is. Using your intuition about this love situation, okay, about this relationship. I don't know. No, I have to like, I have to digest because it's like the more information I get, the more I'm like, yo, what? Like, I just find that to be weird, yo. I just find it to be weird. Like, as a motherfucking, like, bitch, if I was a motherfucking cop, like, investigating the situation, like, I would be in the hotel room. Like, why did you stay in the hotel? Like, what messages did you send? Did you go outside to check on him? What were your next step after this? Like, what did you do after that? How long did it take in order for you to start feeling as though you needed to go searching for him? Okay, like me as a motherfucking investigator, bitch, I'm just thinking about putting myself in the shoes, right? Like, yeah, because the Four of Wands and the Sun constantly comes out. I feel like the picture that was painted was that, you know, happy family, weddings, like they were happy, it was good. Okay, but I feel like somebody was very prideful. Okay. Yeah, this Six of Cups keeps coming out. And then I see the moon with the Six of Wands. I feel like somebody won something in a very deceitful way. And I feel like this shit's about to be brought to the motherfucking light, yo. I feel like this child can have a lot of fear and anxiety based on what this child knows. Okay, based on what this child knows about the situation, because this child was there. Like, there was a whole witness to this whole situation. And, like, when it comes to children, you know, parents can opt whether or not they allow their children to talk to the police or not. Like, because you can't legally interrogate a child without the child's parents' permission. I just feel so much shit around me right now. Like, I feel so much shit around me right now. I'm getting so hot. Yeah, there's a motherfucking tower moment that's coming. Yeah, there's a motherfucking tower moment that's coming because somebody betrayed him. Somebody betrayed him because they felt like, I don't know, like I feel like the enemy has the potential to get in anybody's head. But I feel like when the enemy is waving dollar signs around, like, I swear to God, y'all, I did a reading about a couple or somebody being in a relationship where they were scared that people were going to comfort them. But I said in the reading, like, if you know that you're chosen, if you know that you're chosen, you know that the enemy cannot destroy you, period. The weapons will form, but they shall not prosper. So in that reading, I got irritated because I'm like, yo, like, fuck, like, there's nobody that could steer me away from being with anybody that I motherfucking love, period. Like, oh, they're coming after us, they're gonna kill us. Like, what? Like, girl, I don't know, this shit is making me hot. Like, I'm literally sweating right now, and I feel so much shit around me, yo. Okay, then the Ace of Cups came out with the new beginnings. I feel like this motherfucking love situation. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing something about a banquet is significant. Somebody wearing a red dress, their hair is pinned up. Something about an event is significant. Somebody could have sat down next to his wife and had a conversation with her, but it wasn't really a conversation. It was more of like this person being snarky and like sending like an indirect threat towards her. I feel like when it comes to people that target very powerful people, people that are chosen, they always go for the significant other or the spouse because that's always a way to leak some shit. Or a child, like, not a young child, but like an adult child, like, that would like trade on their parent, like, oh, try to play those childhood traumas and shit against a motherfucker, try to get them to go against their own blood. I feel like this was something that, like, this was accumulation of something. Yeah, this event, this Three of Cups. Okay, it could have been a celebration of some sorts. Okay, somebody could be investigating an event or something that took place at some type of event. Okay, I don't know what the trip is for. I don't know why they were in Costa Rica to begin with. Okay, but this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups like constantly comes out when I do this reading. Like, the Four of Wands always comes out. Somebody could have been upset at somebody for how long that they would be away from the home due to some type of new endeavor that they were deciding to do. Okay, somebody felt like, I don't know, they had a fucking legacy to leave behind, and it came with them articulating themselves. It came with them speaking their truth. It came with them sharing the things that they had learned, yo. And it was like, yeah, you had two choices, two paths. I'm smelling some type of, I'm smelling, I can smell his cologne. I know I can smell his cologne. I can smell it. I literally can smell it. That's crazy, yo. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers were insecure about the moves that he was making. They were big moves that had absolutely nothing to do with the motherfuckers who felt like they paved the way for him to get to where the fuck it was that he was. And it's like, no, actually, truth be told, you motherfuckers would have never made no money without me, bitch. Like, that's the tea. And it's like somebody had to decide whether or not they wanted to stay or whether they wanted to go. And I feel like he decided that he was going to go because he was going to stand for something. He decided that he wanted to stand for something, that he wanted to do more than what it was that he had already done. And he knew that he would do it no matter what the fucking cost was. And that's why that last video that he posted, it was like, yeah, like, I want you people to know that I'm doing this for you. Like, I'm doing this for the evolution of my motherfucking soul and my motherfucking bloodline. Like, I'm doing this for what I stand for. Like he was gonna constantly decide to move forward with his dreams and his ambitions. Regardless, somebody here got some good news, okay? I feel like there's some taboo shit that's gonna be coming out about gonna stop because I feel like I'm moving too fast. Okay, I feel like I'm moving too fast for him. When it comes to, because you have to understand something. He's in limbo right now. Okay, and my take on what limbo is you ever seen that movie Lovely Bones? Okay, in that movie Lovely Bones, the little girl was lured into a trap by her neighbor, who ended up assaulting her and getting rid of her. And in that movie, she turns into a ghost, into a spirit, but she's still stuck in the earthly realm, and her spirit is like guiding certain people to uncover the truth of her passing. And her father follows her spirit to uncover the truth of her passing, and her sister ends up also following it because he learns that it's true. And then, of course, the neighbor ends up trying to go after the sister because he becomes interested in her after so long of going by. But the girl's soul never, never ascends until she gets her truth out. Um, and even with the other girls that she met in the spirit realm, they also have tragic stories of their passings, and they don't ascend until they get their story out. So when a spirit is in limbo, it's essentially just them trying to get their truth out so that their soul can heal. And it's like also they can't rest until their loved ones have some type of peace, truth, and clarity. And a lot of us could also be experiencing that right now, where a lot of our ancestors won't rest until we receive truth and clarity on our situations and what we've been through. Um, and certain things that people have tried to keep us from, that our ancestors literally fucking left for us. And this has a lot to do with our fucking land, bitch. Our motherfucking resources that the government tried to motherfucking withhold and hold from us, yo. To make us studies, to make them rich by harvesting our energy. Okay, this shit is deep, yo. But yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go into it, because I'm realizing that he's also on his own journey. And as a shaman, okay, I'm realizing that I definitely am a shaman. I already knew that. But I'm realizing on what level it is that I'm a shaman. Like, not only am I here to usher the living, but I'm also here to usher the deceased, right? And I'm here to speak on the behalf of the deceased, to get their truth out so that they can rest, okay? So it's like, I'm a shaman, I'm a psychopump, I'm this, I'm that, whatever the fuck the labels are. I'm just here to help everybody heal and transcend, okay, so that he can reach his full spirit body, okay? Anyways, that's what I got for y'all. I'll see y'all later.